Hey guys, Kathy Rankin here with your weekly soaps roundup, and you know I'm excited because things are starting to open back up again, but at the same time I have mixed feelings because I run out of excuses to sleep and eat all day, which I'm still doing. Now, speaking of mixed feelings, we're knee-deep in the classic episodes on most of our shows, but with the classic episodes, I realize how many of these things I remember from literally 10, 20 years ago, and it makes me wonder what I've done with my life. Okay, let's start with The Bold and the Beautiful. This CBS soap opera continued to show all those classic episodes that focus on what else but runaway rivalries, which has always been the main reason that I watch The Bold and the Beautiful, including the ones featuring the iconic Sally Spectra played by the late Darlene Conley. How much, you guys, do we love the cheesy fashion show scenes where the actors have to try to walk like models and the outfits look like something Tom Ford would use to clean his floors? Well, right before the show went off the air, the other Sally and Dr. Escobar were dragging Flo off after clubbing her over the head because she figured out their scheme. We're wondering if Sally and Thomas might find a way to team up to get what they both want. Hey, maybe the psychopaths will fall in love. It's happened many times before. All I know is that clubbing someone over the head makes for a great cliffhanger. Now, over on Days of Our Lives, well, Ben proposed to Ciara with a message in a fortune cookie. Hold on, if my boyfriend proposed via a fortune cookie, I can promise you the only good fortune would be the nice big tip I'd be giving to the Uber driver to get me the heck out of there. Now, meanwhile, Dr. Rolf told Gabi that Jake was Stefan and gave her his serum to restore his memories, but Ben stopped her before she could inject him with it. Now, Kristen found Sarah in Paris and got her baby Rachel back, who she fled with, and Zoey confessed to Rafe that her father Orpheus and brother Evan were the ones who crashed into Adrienne and Sarah while attempting to kidnap Maggie, and they framed Maggie for the accident. Are you following all this? Now, Days has more plots going on than I can keep track of. Coming up, Xander rushes to save a suicidal Maggie. Over on General Hospital, Michael and Willow agreed to marry in a quickie ceremony to give them the best shot against Nell in the custody hearing for Wiley. However, it's not going to be the best shot for a great marriage. And on the days of the hearing, Nell arrived to court in a wedding dress. Well, that's one way to get attention. Sonny received the bad news that his father, Mike, would need to be put on a feeding tube to survive, and so he was, of course, unsure what to do, and Robert became convinced there was more to Holly Sutton's death than the WSB was reporting. Coming up, Valentin makes a huge announcement. Finally, on The Young and the Restless, the soap opera aired classic episodes of Victor's triumphant return to Genoa City in 1993, and later when he was fighting Jack and Brad to regain control of Newman Enterprises in 1999. Guys, I actually remember these plots, so what the heck was I doing in the 90s? I don't know. When the soap returns, we're all wondering how long it will take for Billy and Amanda to finally get together, and when they do, how quickly it will take for Billy to blow it. Now, do you think they'll try to drag it out? We also are wondering what iconic couples should get back together. Phyllis and Jack, Sharon and Nick. I personally would like to see both of those couples back together, or should Danny Romalotti return for Christine or Cricket Blair? That would be insane, but would probably be huge ratings. And shouldn't Ashley Abbott come home at some point for good? Feel free to comment with what you'd like to see. And that's it for this week. We'll see you next time on the Weekly Soaps Roundup.